internet, my name is Emily. This is my channel. This is my first YouTube videos and I figured why not? I've always wanted to do YouTube. I've been watching it forever and I love crafts and DIY stuff and decor and food and travel, and I kind of just wanted one place to put it all together and maybe give you guys some hints or tricks along the way. Anyways, so this video I did DIY pumpkin decor. It's not carving or anything like that because even though I'm wearing a jack-o'-lantern shirt, I suck at carving pumpkins. But yeah, this is my first video. These are the things that I did. This one is my favorite. Her name is Polly. So if you guys want to see how I did these pumpkin DIYs, go ahead and stay tuned. Yay! Alrighty, so for the first pumpkin we're doing a wire pumpkin. So for this you need wire cutters, needle nose, pliers, and decorative wire. So first you're going to do is you're going to cut the wire into one single loop, and you can do as many as you need, and as you can see I did about 10 or 15 of them, and then you leave the last one a little bit longer so that you can use it for the top of the pumpkin right there for a little swirly on top. Okay, so to start off with this swirl, you want to start with the part of the ring that's at the bottom, and you want to twist it away from you using your pliers. This way it'll get the shape of the S that you're looking for. And so you started off with the pliers, just making this first loop, and then you can continue to twist it using the pliers, or like I chose to do, you can go and use your hands to do it. I like this better because I like having a better feel of the wire, and it helps me, I just like using my hands with a lot of stuff. And so you can make it as tight as you want or as loose, and then when you're ready for the other part of the swirl, you get the top section and you twist it away from you. And this is really important to make sure that we get an S instead of just a big giant circle. And same thing like the other part, you just twist it and use your hands again, and you can either make them match or you can make them asymmetrical. I liked matching it personally for my pumpkin and for my design that I was going for. Alrighty, and so what we're going to do next is we're going to pin the pumpkin. You can use any type of push pin or pin you find around the house. It could be colored or just a plain metal pin. Again, it depends on the design you're going for. For me, I chose just to use a simple metal pin, and it's easy as 1, 2, 3. You just stick the pin in the pumpkin and you're good to go. This is also where you can mold the wire to better fit your pumpkin so it's not kind of just slapped right on there. And I like to do 2 pins just to keep it all safe because it's been really windy where I'm living. Alrighty, so I'm just making more of the swirls here. This one I chose to do a little bit tighter just to get a variation in the design. And something else you can do that I didn't show is you can also just cut a wire shorter and create smaller kind of spirals just in a circular shape without the complete S swirl, or you can do half of a swirl. Really just get your imagination flowing. You can have some sticking out of the pumpkin, whichever works best for you. And so here, this is my favorite part, we do the decoration for the top. And so I stuck a pin into the root and I kind of hooked the wire around that. And then you just swirl it all the way around. This is where you can really get creative, do whichever design you'd like. You can swirl it really tightly or kind of more spaced out like I did. And then you have this big long wire at the top of it, and this wire is where you use your pliers again to get it started swirling. And I did more of a 3D shape instead of the swirls I put on the pumpkin. This one I kind of swirled on top of each other, if that makes sense. You'll see right here. And that way I can stick it right back on top of the stem to create kind of a whimsical, cute, super amazingly adorable pumpkin top. If you can't tell, I'm obsessed with it. And here we have the completed pumpkin. It is so cute and whimsical, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this. Alright, so for the next one is a sequins pumpkin. So I chose a smaller pumpkin for this one, more round, and I have some sequins. I chose silver, gold, a rusty red, and then some pins, of course. So what you do is you throw your sequins everywhere, and as you can see, and then you take your pins and you stick each pin through the hole of the center of the sequins, and you just push it through the pumpkin. This one was really time consuming. I got stabbed a lot in my fingers, but it definitely looked really cute in the end. This technique actually reminds me of an ornament I made, I think in kindergarten, but that one, I can tell why the teacher made us do that because it took up so much time during the class. But I love how this one, it's super sparkly, and I love the different paneling with the actual pumpkin poking through and then this sequins. And I think it turned out really, really cute, especially when it's in the sun. You can see it shimmering a lot. And so for the next pumpkin, I call these my googly gourds. These actually might be my favorite than the wiring one. But for this, you just need a bunch of gourds, some glue sticks, and a hot glue gun, and googly eyes. And so first off, I started just looking for the right spot on the gourd that I wanted to put the eyes on, and you have to find the right set of eyes to make it look just how you want it. Then you can be as creative as you want to, put them farther apart or closer together. You can do a large one with a small one, or two small ones, two large ones. It's endless possibilities with this. I do want to caution you to be very careful with the hot glue gun because as you can see just then, I got some stuck to my finger, and later on in the video, I completely burned my thumb so bad. But you just put the glue on the back of the googly eye and you stick it onto the gourd. It sticks really well actually, so you don't have to hold it for too long, and make sure you give it a good shake to make sure the eyes work. And then I just stuck it right into this cute little holder. And I went ahead and I did the other two, and for one of them I chose to have 3 eyes on it because that one just looked like an alien already, so I had to add to that more. And this one I just chose 2 big eyes for it, and I think they are so cute and adorable and really easy to make. For the last pumpkin decorating idea I have, I'm using ribbon with some hot glue gun and a large pumpkin for this. And I got the ribbon from Michael's. It was $5 for this entire pack of really cute kind of rustic and burlap looking ribbon. And so to start, you just take the ribbon and you glue it at the very top of the pumpkin. And I chose to follow the ridge down. You can do whichever design you'd like, however. And when you get to the bottom of the pumpkin, you just cut it off with some scissors and make sure you glue it really tight there. You can also use Sharpies or puffy paint to get the same look of the different lines going down the ridges. And I really think this one's super cute at the very end when you have all the different types of ribbon together. I think it just pulls together really well. How'd you like it? Thank you for sticking around and watching till the end if you have. And I'm actually making a video next week, so I'm going to upload every Thursday. So a week from today actually is going to be a DIY Halloween treats and decor for a Halloween party. So that's going to be really fun. Look forward to that. And leave a comment down below letting me know what kind of DIYs you want to see for that and how you guys decorate your pumpkins, because this is what I got. I want to see what you guys got. And if you do anything, tag me on Instagram that I'm linking below, because I don't have Twitter because that confuses me still. Anyways, thanks guys, see you next time.